Nigga. You harassing me, talking about putting my face in your private area. You weird. I don't know you. You a damn stranger. I'm supposed to be happy about that? I don't want my body nowhere near yours. That's not a bot, baby. He's been here. He's been here. He's been here. That man has been here. I have blocked him before, and he came back. He's been here. He's a person. Now I gotta go block my damn class. Stupid. Raggedy. And that was a good class, so now I'm gonna have to try to figure out how to cut the rest of it off. Ugh. People are weird. I'm gonna have to go in on my phone. Yeah, people be weird. I don't know what's wrong with people. Everybody don't want you looking at them as no sex kitten or whatever it is that y'all do. That's weird to me. That's stalker stuff. That's white van stuff. It's okay to have a healthy crush on a person, but when you get to saying stuff like that, that's creeper. That's you will lock somebody in a basement. And I didn't been kidnapped before. I don't play that. I will unalive you. Held captive for 3 days, baby, as a child, and I don't play that. If I don't want you to like me, you don't get to. And if I don't like something you saying, you don't get to keep saying it to me. I don't know you for you to talk to me like that. Now, a lot of these young people, they silly. Gonna get me for harassment, and you over here talking about putting my what? Bet not nobody do that dumb shit or I'm suing you. Period. Let me find out. They won't let me show them no more, Queen. That's why I be having to like put them up and put them down and put them up and put them down because they be playing. Tell him his teeth. Y'all gotta let me know when them kids is in here. Y'all used to tell me the kids was here. Y'all don't no more. Y'all gotta tell me when his kids around you. Cause I don't never know what's gonna happen. It used to be kid friendly until all these crazy people came in here. Most days it is because we know how to talk over their head. But sometimes. It's my mean week. Please understand, and I'm going through menopause. It is my mean week. I'm trying. But my patience is that short. Matter of fact, it's just, this ain't the week to talk stupid. This is the week to listen. Because even if I love you, I'm sorry. I'm probably going to hurt your feelings if you keep doing stuff that's going to get on to my nerves. Because one, we all grown, except for the little babies in here. Hell. Y'all already know I'm mean on a regular day. It's 110 times on these days. I be trying my hardest. Caleb, I have to work myself up to get on here because I already know it's going to be crazy. And I'll just be like, God, please help me. Please help me. Because I'm going through menopause. And that, it's like, what the hell? You want to die? So you're just going to say F what I'm talking about and think I'm going to answer your question. Where the hell do these people come from? God. The internet is starting to be a bore to me, people. It's starting to not be worth the effort. I'm trying to tell y'all. I be trying not to disappear on y'all. I be trying just not to just go on away from this because it's getting crazy. Sometimes people just don't use common sense. They just talk. They don't listen. God. So let's do it, Queen. You know what? Listen to me. I've had to deal with weirdos all my life. The weirdest of the weird. Okay? And I feel like I manage it pretty well. Don't y'all think? Robert Lee Mayo, can you go teach that on your TikTok today? Because I have a feeling that you and that other person might be the same person or know each other. So what I'm going to need you to do is if you want to talk about all of that, go to your own page and do it today. Because I'm getting tired of y'all and I'm going to be blocked everybody. Like, I don't, listen, bye. Stop trying to do that over here. Okay? If I'm talking about something, you don't get to change what I'm talking about. If you don't want to hear it, it's rude. It's like if you was trying to say, and I just came in talking about Shein and these shoes and stuff. Like, y'all gonna quit doing that or don't come over here. Now, do you want to be blocked too, sir? Like, I don't know how many times I got to tell you because I've been telling you that for a couple of times in the last three weeks. Stop doing that. Like, if y'all don't want to follow the rules, this is my live. I don't have to deal with nothing. You don't have to come over here. That's irritating. Like, why you come over here? If you don't want to hear what I'm talking about or you feel like you can do it, why do you come over here? I feel like everybody got their own TikTok. If y'all want to talk about something, talk about it on your TikTok. You have the same platform I have. And if you get out there and you start talking about the people who come over there, but what y'all not going to keep doing is trying to direct my classes. It pisses me off. I don't have to talk about what you want to talk about. You talk about what you want to talk about on your live. Start doing videos until you can go live or whatever else it is. But y'all going to quit doing that over here. And it seems to be always a man that wants to say, F what you talking about. This is what I want to talk about. Well, you got your own damn TikTok. Do it over there. Everybody got so much information. Start sharing it on your own live and not waiting until you get into my class to try to whatever y'all be doing. It shows, oh, well, what is this? And what is that? And do you know this? And do you know that? And do you know? And do you know? That be pissing me off because y'all be irritated. Yeah, I sure do know a whole bunch of stuff is God-given. I don't have to go to school for it or nothing. And if it intimidates you and it makes you want to call yourself asking me, do I know? I need you to get the hell out of my class. And then when I bust their head because I already know about it, then it's, oh, yeah, go away. Quit trying to see if you know more than me or you done found something. I don't know. It's weird. I'm not in competition with nobody about what I have because God gave it to me. I didn't have to pay for it. It's free for me. Blood, sweat, and tears is how I got it. So if that intimidates y'all because whatever, like, go somewhere else and compete with the pastors and preachers like y'all been doing, but who know more and who saved. I'm just trying to teach. Not in competition to see who know more, because if that was the case, I would never be on here teaching. I'd be spooning down information like y'all pastors been doing. Leave me alone. Y'all done seen it. If you been here 2 years, you done seen. And they be intimidated for what? I'm teaching. So if you don't know, come in and sit down and learn. You ain't doing nothing but expanding your world. I don't care how much you know. I'm just trying to make sure you know more than you did yesterday. That is my goal. All the rest of that competition and see who know more and how who got more books, and that's not, God gave me this. I don't got to be in competition with nobody because He gave it to me. I don't do it to out teach nobody. I teach the teacher, son. Remember that. Been teaching y'all past us for a long time. They take my messages and preachers them right in y'all pulpit. What you don't know, plenty of them around the country. I promise you. And it was way before this, because I got messages in journals about, no, you didn't go to church and preach what I just studied with you and you argued me down about. Now you got the revelation, and it's in the pulpit today. Stop it. Stop it. They not gonna tell you where they got the information from, but I guarantee you, because I'm gonna learn, and I'm gonna learn everything I can, and I want to teach everybody everything that I know, so that everybody else life can get better. Because I feel like the Bible says we perish because we don't have enough knowledge. And folks be trying to be in competition. Well, you ain't never gonna get the competition that way. Only learning to be smarter, you always gonna run into a person smarter than you. But when you tell yourself you don't nothing, you know what you run into? All the information you need that actually help people and ain't to stun on them. The reason people come back over here is because their life is getting better. You can talk a whole bunch, but what you're saying. You can say a whole bunch of big old words, but how is they helping people? We break it down to the simplest form here. And that's why they getting it. Not because they stupid, because you need to understand how to apply each thing to every area of your life. And you will have a better life after that. So y'all get information and try to be smarter. I don't give a damn about none of that. I want to make sure my people's is straight, and when the devil come up against them, they got the tools that they need to fight this war we fighting. We ain't on the same team. Y'all seek to push people away from God and make yourself more righteous. And I am seeking the lost souls to help them get to Christ that's going to give them a right life. We ain't the same. I promise you. People come over here and think they're going to get turned away. And they don't unless they act crazy. We take everybody. And it ain't because we just thirsty for people. We understand that the word applies to every single soul that is on this planet right now. I'm just saying, girl. We want to help the people we come in contact with, not make them feel like they farther away from Jesus. We supposed to be catching fish and taking them to him. You know, like the handlers do in Hollywood. The scouts. New victims, but we ain't getting new victims. We getting new victors. That's what we get over here. When we snatch folks, when God uses us, we don't snatch them, God does. But when He uses us as a physical form of Him on earth to go and get people out of sin and help them to understand, not push them away from God, but help them understand it don't matter what you did, God still love you. Which the church says, oh, if you've done this and done this, God has given up on you and blah, blah, blah. Steady screaming that they love, but you can see that they don't. Over here, you know what happens? Come on. We do have new victors over here. We do. We have people that have been able to overcome drug addiction, sex addictions, abuse, all kinds of stuff. And we ain't never met in person. And I ain't never had to pay $17,000 an hour to get no help. It was free. It was free. People's minds are being set free. Their babies are being, it's babies that don't have to go to sleep scared no more because their parents pray over their room and them monsters can't come in them. So then those babies are doing better at school because they're not up all night. They're not screaming and waking up the whole house anymore. Mom and dad are not getting shook up out their sleep for night terrors anymore. You hear me? Addictions are attached demons. You hear me? People are going back and healing their inner children or child or whatever you want to call that. Because some of y'all got a few of them in there, so we getting them down to zero, almost one. Some few inner children in some of y'all, but we working it out, ain't we? Be getting them on up out of there. There's people that have been able to release secrets they never been able to tell nobody, and they 70 years old, 60 years old, 50 years old, 40 years old. And they feel comfortable enough to tell it to the world on the internet, but not to their closest relatives or even their spouse. And I'm supposed to care. I don't. Right. People's lives have changed drastically. I don't. And it don't have nothing to do with me. It has everything to do with them wanting to change and God just using a vessel. It's a lot of people out here that could change lives if they stop trying to live for the world and listen to what God tell them to do. Their life will be better. You said I be telling y'all my whole life. Me too. Sometimes I be like, look, thought I was gonna get to keep this to myself. He said, well, no, somebody in here needs to hear it. And then I start telling the story and I see the crying eyes and somebody said, I really needed to hear this today. This is what I'm going through. And I'd be like, never mind. Okay. I'll keep telling my stories because I see they really are for the people that's going to be going through it after I do. This is why I have to learn how to go through it the right way so that I can tell you the right way to come out of your experience. Man. But guess what? You know what happens? Every time you tell your story here and somebody says, oh my God, I experienced this too, or I'm going through it right now, guess what happens? It's like it gets ripped up in the spirit. Because you had to let it go to tell them. And they had to receive that, oh, I'm not the only one. Because the devil fights the person that's going through it is, I'm the only one going through this. I don't want nobody to know. Blah, 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 blah. It's only you because you're a horrible person or you didn't do this or that or blah, blah, blah. Whatever he puts into your mind about why you are going through this, which is most times a lie. But when you hear that another person went through it and they got out of it, and what happened after, then that counteracts the lie from the devil. This person gets to understand that they had to go through it to help this person, and this person understands that you don't have to listen to the lie, that you're the only person that went through it. So, boom, when they connect, it rips it up. So they both free. Because you don't got to hold on to it no more, and you don't got to stay in it no more. So two people was released with one testimony. You see how that worked? The devil can't make you hold on to it no more when you release it, and we overcome by the words of the. And then as soon as somebody say, "Oh my God, that's my situation right now," and you see that they happy and God, here to go, there it go. So what? Because now I know that what I went through was not in vain. It really was to help somebody else. Every time y'all say, "Oh my God, I went through that. I experienced this. This is helping me right now. This is what I'm going through right now. Oh my God, my friend is going through this. My brother, my mom, whoever." Now you have information that can help somebody else. Get closer to God because that's what's going to happen. hmm He using y'all to set the captives free too. He using y'all to set the captives free too, because y'all take the information that y'all learn here and y'all share it. Whether it be OTP, the story of Mary, whatever, Baruch 2, Ezra, Enoch. Even the information about medicines and everything we learn here, y'all tell it to somebody else and it has helped somebody else's life in one way or another. Whether they tell you about it or not, it has. All last week, that was me. You helped 2 people, see? And that 2 is going to turn into 4, because then when other people see them change and they like, wait a minute, this person has been like this the whole time and this ain't fake. It's real. Like, they really don't act like that. It's been a year and they still ain't went back to acting like that. It's been a year and this person is still. And so then they want to know. Because you can see when a person is genuinely happy or genuinely at peace. And they want some. I got everybody buying solar generators now because of your class. And I called my mama yesterday like, y'all probably need to get a bigger one. And think about how many people are not going to have to be in the dark. In more than one way. Because you waking them up to what God said is true. Because if they buying them, then they believe the word and they don't even know it yet. Mustard seeds. Where they at? I think I took them back in the kitchen, maybe. I think I took them in the kitchen. Maybe. Well, anyway, y'all know mustard seeds. Start small. It don't take a lot. You ain't got to do all that. This. God loves you. I'm sure y'all tell more people y'all love them now than you probably ever have in your life. And you say it to strangers before it can even come out of your mouth and you don't even know. It used to happen to me all the time. I'll be leaving out of the gas station, be like, I love you. I mean, I'm sorry. Because you get to talking to somebody and you said very true. You be telling strangers you love them and don't even realize it. Because once love get down on I tell my mom I love her and it's the most uncomfortable. We was talking about the strangers, Queen. But I know the feeling. I talked to my mama yesterday and we did all that, and then at the end of the conversation she says, you look real good but your skin is breaking out. I said, well, it's my mean week, but not really. It actually ain't. Wow. That part, because she don't even know that I got a whole dermatologist over here damn near and be putting me on, telling me I'm doing a good job. So but back-ended comments. You look really good, but your skin is breaking out. Does that make sense? So you got to think about how many parents do that to their children as teens. My mama be talking to herself when she texts me because I don't care, that part. My mom is passive aggressive too. Uh-oh. We done stirred up the pot, ain't we? Your mom used to do that. My mama, her mama, and my daddy's mama. That part. Oxymoron compliment is what it get. I'm trying to tell you. They build you up and tear you down at the same time. You're preparing your kids for abusive relationships, you said? Because that's what abusive women and men do to their spouses. The exact thing. I can build you up and I can tear you down in the same sentence. Be careful of your words to your children. I don't know why they have to find something to do. Why is you not asleep? Good night. Go to bed. Naisha Queen is the kid that's just jumping in the bed because she don't care. And Naisha is the kid that keeps sneaking out of the room, going to the bathroom to get water. Go lay down. It is time for you to go to sleep. Good night. Both of them. Queen don't give a damn. She jumping in the bed. She jumping. Naisha sneaky. She the kid. Look, she the kid that sneak out like this and say, okay, mom, she's busy. Okay. And then you just hear the water running. Who's in the bathroom? I had to get some water. I'm just getting some water. I had to pee. No, get your butt in the bed. Good night. Talking about I'm so tired. I just can't. I haven't had any sleep all night. Go to sleep. I look up. It's 30 minutes into the new class. You still here. Go to sleep. Listen here. I can tell how all of y'all was as kids. I can feel it through the thing here. I can tell the kid that was going to keep trying to come and lay in the bed with their parents. Oh, you at the pantry? Oh, okay. Never mind. All right. I was about to say, wait a minute. Girl, go to sleep. I said, what? I keep seeing her name. Like, wait a minute. She's supposed to be asleep 2 hours ago. Listen here. I still think you was the water person. Where you be sneaking in and out of here. You said it's the fact that you know me so well. Listen here. I'm trying to, girl, because I had you as a kid. I know exactly who you was. Like you said, y'all birthdays is 5, 6. Look. I know exactly. This is the kid that would run herself and then fall asleep on the stairs under some clothes. It might be a basket of clothes at the top. She gonna pull the basket instead of going 10 more steps to her bed. That was me as a kid. You was the water kid. How do I know? Trying to tell you. Listen here. Listen. I'm trying to tell y'all. I had to learn people. I babysit kids. I had to watch people's houses, all kinds of stuff. I had to learn people. And sometimes you don't get a whole long time to be around them, and you got to learn them fast. You hear me? You got to learn them real fast. And these two, I can kind of tell a little bit about how they was when they was kids, honey. It's getting spooky. Yeah, it works. Now you see why don't nobody be wanting to date me for real. Because when you know what they know before they know it, they don't like it. Or I told you I used to go to the club. And I quit going to the club because it's work. It's a lot of sad people in the club. It's a lot of broken people in the club. So when I go in there, it's like a moth to a flame, honey. And I have to get out. I be trying to have me a good time and just be, but it ain't going to work because it's a lot of sad and sick people in the club. They pretend to be happy. They paint their faces on like clowns and act like they happy, but they not really happy. Yeah. That's why I quit going out. Because it be work. As soon as that liquor hit their stomach, they about to start crying. You said you know too much. Patty, I love you too. I'm just saying. I don't want to be in here. It's like, no, you can't sit by me. This seat is taken. This seat is taken. Please don't sit here. And please don't sit there. And I'm just going to lay on the table in the X like this. And all of these chairs, my hand is in one chair. My foot is in another chair. My stomach, no, you can't sit your drink down here or nothing. No. Go over there. All right. Y'all got y'all book one? Listen here. Yeah. Y'all got y'all book one? Come on. Because I'm going to play my video the game today. And I need to start building my mode for my toilet seat. I got to watch videos on how to do it. Do y'all see? This is why people be mad. Because if I want something, I'm going to learn how to do it myself. And people don't like that. People don't like when you don't got to wait on them, honey. They want you to wait and be begging, and I'm just going to do it myself. Lord, forgive me. That's probably why I keep being single. I'm excited to see how that toilet seat comes out. Me too. I'm excited. I am. I got to figure out what I'm going to put in it, though, because I kind of want to put diamonds in it. And then I'm like, that's kind of generic. So then maybe I'll find, like, little books or something. I'll probably put books in it. I'll probably find some little bitty books. I'm probably going to put books in it. I'm probably going to put, like books. Just all the things that represent me. All the things that represent me. All the things that represent me. Yeah. Like my, I'm not going to do it. Now, I could be petty and put pictures of my exes in there. Going to the... Because I mean, nigga, you know what I'm saying? I could do that. I could do that. Yeah, because I be fertilizing on you. Nah, but I don't even want to see their faces. Absolutely not. That would torture me. I don't want to see their faces, though. Because I don't want to be reminded. But, I mean, if you was going to have a petty house. But see, the egotistical men that we know, you know what they would do? They would be happy because they still close to your parts. They wouldn't even be sad about it because they say, I still get to see that. Do you understand? I can see, I got brothers. I know how they talk. They'll just be happy that you're still sitting by them. You hear me? They'll be, I'm still close to that. I still get to see that. So they'll probably be stupid petty, and that's why you won't. I can see him be. You said my husband. Exactly. I'm trying to tell you they'll be petty like I still get to see that or whatever. So no. Nope. Your face, no. Do you see? You gotta think about that. You would think you doing something. They'll be like, yep. No. No, you're not gonna get that. Listen here. We about to go to class, but I was just thinking, we was thinking about, what we would put in our toilet seats that we gonna make. And I was thinking, but then, it'll be a whole different thing. You said your husband be saying that too. Exactly. So that's why I said, no, never mind. We ain't doing it. Come on. All right. We're going to page 184, book 1. At least we be talking about real stuff over here. Do y'all see that? We talk about real life. Make you think about all kind of stuff. You will never have a boring... I ain't going to say never. Hopefully you don't ever have a boring day over here. We be all over the place, but it's good. It make you think about a lot of stuff. Not just one area. Right? Yeah. We have thought-provoking conversation. The way I laugh every day over here. I'm trying to tell you, Queen, that's why I don't know why people be wanting to use social media for angry. You hear me? Like, why would you want to use your social media for sadness? And you can have so much fun doing other things. Speaking of which, there we go. That way folks can't see that man getting cussed out. Have y'all noticed the videos where I really got to go off on somebody? Them was the ones you can't never find. I be laughing and my daughter would say, what CERCA did? Not that they know they TT be in here getting it. You said social media for BS. People use social media for BS. They do. We don't over here. We actually use it, what it was used for, social networking, to make people's lives feel more connected, to make people feel more supported, and for entertainment. That's what we used it for. Mm-hmm. And I'm grateful for it too. This place blesses a lot of people, and it's not even a real physical place, which is crazy. Someone could say it was made up in your mind, but the things that have changed in your life are very real. So, you hear me? So this could be an imaginary online space. I seem positive. Stay around. It just depends. I'm always positive, but I will chop you in your throat, you know? Because a lot of people didn't learn manners. A lot of people did not learn the manners. And I'm going to help them learn them. Yep, I'm old school. I eat good and healthy over here for my soul. Come on, Andrew. Sorry, nephew. Auntie is sad you had to hear me say those nasty words. Please tell my nephew I'm sorry. And you ain't supposed to use them words, nephew. Okay? But there are some bad people on this planet, and sometimes somebody got to get them in line. Like when you might be talking back to your mama. Okay, so auntie don't want you to use them words, baby. And I shouldn't use them either. But sometimes there are people that are very disrespectful and they don't take no for an answer. And it's never okay to be verbally abusive. But sometimes auntie just gotta, I be chopping people in the throat. Sometimes auntie gotta be a little mean so that they can understand to go away. Okay? But I feel real bad because you had to hear me say the stuff I said. And auntie don't want you to think it's okay to use them words, baby. Okay? Okay. Goodness gracious. I try to talk in code as much as I can, and people come over here and they ruffle my freaking feathers. Goodness gracious. Well, at least they get to see auntie ain't fake. Shoot. They know that? Nah, my auntie is crazy. My TT CERCA, her got a sword. Because they acting on TikTok. But look, nephew. Laugh out loud. He looking crazy. Look here. Look it. You see it? I can't show it over there on the other side. But nephew, it's real. It's a real one. You see it, nephew? You can see yourself in it. You can see. I night thee. A junior night of the WOIU community, nephew. You've been dubbed and not snubbed. So when they ask you, you have to tell them, I am Sir such and such. Because you've been dubbed tonight, baby. And here go Auntie Katana. They got a big one too, but I can't show it over here because they be tripping on this other side. But you see it? a warrior, nephew. And warriors sometimes gotta fight people. My grandson said it's so cool. Oh, tell him thank you, nephew. It used to be a family show. It's becoming more of a teenaging up. I don't know. Sometimes. You just order some stuff. Good job. Oh, excuse me. What was I about to do? Oh, let's get through this, y'all. Page 184. 184, family. Listen here. It used to be a family show. Oh, I probably need to plug this up. Okay. Ooh, let's go. It says, and the Lord summoned all the animals of the earth. And the Lord summoned all the animals of the earth, and all the reptiles of the earth, and all the birds that fly in the earth. And he brought them all before the face of our father Adam, so that he might pronounce names for all the quadrupeds. And Adam named everything that lives on earth. Y'all got that? I'm going to read it again. And the Lord summoned all the animals of the earth, and all the reptiles of the earth, and all the birds that fly in the air. And he brought them all before the face of our father Adam, so that he might pronounce names for all the quadrupeds. And Adam named everything that lives on earth. And the Lord appointed him over everything as king, and he had subjected everything to him in subservience under his hand, both the dumb and the deaf, and to be commanded, and for submission, and for every servitude. So also to every human being. The Lord created mankind to be the Lord of all his possessions. And the Lord will not judge a single and the Lord will not judge a single animal soul for the sake of a man, but human souls will judge for the sake of the souls of their animals. In the great age, there is a special place for human beings, and just as every human soul is according to number, so it is also with animal souls. And not a single soul which the Lord has created will perish until the great judgment. And every kind of animal soul will accuse the human beings who have fed them badly. Not only is your muscles going to tell on you, the unalived babies that you had going to tell on you, but your animals. Oh my God, y'all animals be in y'all beds with y'all. Y'all animals be knowing what y'all be doing. So not only is they going to talk about how you didn't feed them and you mistreated them because God gave you lordship over them. We know the animals used to talk. God said, I got eyes everywhere. Yep, your dog that you think is sleeping. You know how their ears perk up when they hear stuff. They could be sleeping. They still listening. You said nobody was home when you cheated on your wife or husband. The dog was. A little birdie told me. You said, my dog knows too much. You said, I make mine get out. Get out of here. You said, damn. If you don't got no dogs, you got a spider or a ladybug or something. I'm trying to tell you. You said, I am over this. You said, oh God, I had a bird. Oh Lord. Look at y'all. Looking at y'all animals like, you better not say nothing. And you can't threaten to not feed them. Because that's what they going to tell God. You didn't give them no food because they was going to tell on you. I don't want no animals. Nope, you don't keep them over there. That's funny. Mm-mm. This is starting to seem. He said, "Oh my God, I cannot." Yeah, Tasha. Mm. All I want to know is y'all ready? Now I keep. Who's starting to understand? They do go and tell him everything, but he got other stuff. He don't just got to use the angels. He said he can use the eyes of anything he made. That's a spider, a worm, everything, whatever. Ugh, I know, right? You said I just got over the second Baruch, girl. Listen, you said flies or spies. You ain't lying. I hate. Lord forgive me. I very much dislike spies. I mean flies. It was a fly on the wall. How did you know? A fly on. I was a fly on the wall. Mm-mm. Ooh. Listen here. Come on, let's go then. Oh shoot! So the animals gonna tell on you because y'all didn't feed them and stuff. Oh shoot! He says, "He who acts lawlessly with the soul of an animal acts lawlessly with his own soul." He who acts lawlessly with the soul of an animal acts lawlessly with his own soul. For a person brings one of the clean animals to make a sacrifice on account of sin, so that he may be have healing for his soul. If he brings it to the sacrifice from clean animals and birds and cereals, then there is healing from that person, and he will heal his soul. Everything that has been given to you for food, bind by 4 legs so as to perform the healing properly. And there is healing, and he will heal his soul. And he who puts to death any kind of animal without bonds puts his own soul to death, and acts lawlessly with his own flesh. And he who does not, I'm sorry. And he who does any kind of harm whatsoever to any kind of animal in secret is an evil custom, and he acts lawlessly within his own soul. Animal sacrifice. And if you think about it, the altars that God made people make were out in the open. It was not a hidden altar. Most times it was up on a hill or in a place where if you were down low, you could see, right? But where are the evil people's uh altars at? They're in hidden places. And they do sacrifice animals and sacrifice people in secret. This is why we see the stars running around with pig heads on and dog heads and cow heads. They be letting you know. And they're always leaving out of a secret room. Nobody knows who each other is. They in there drinking blood and stuff. You know what I'm saying? Under the moonlight, right? But when God had them do a sacrifice, it was up on a mountain where nothing was hidden, and it was humane. It was humane. And think about adrenochrome. It's not a humane unaliving because the person is in fear. When it's a humane thing, the animal is not in fear. They don't feel no fear or no pain or nothing. You see what I'm saying? Those things happen behind closed doors and in basements and stuff where this adrenochrome or whatever is going on. Right. Halal meat. Right. This animal wasn't stressed. It wasn't no craziness or whatever. Right. Right. So God, folks that think they getting away with that, is something with that too. Because everything God created, you don't get to mistreat none of his creation. Chapter 60. He who does harm to a human soul creates harm for his own soul. And there is for him no healing of his flesh, and nor any forgiveness for eternity. That's spooky. When you, it didn't say if you harm a person's flesh, it says if you harm a person's soul. That's kind of spooky. Especially when people around here trying to crush people's soul and hurt people and make you feel horrible all the time. So what if your words were the last words that made a person unalive themselves? Would that be considered you hurt that person's soul? And if you cause somebody to do something, God put it on your record. So it's like you unalive them yourself. Be careful who you hurt. No, no, you need to whoop your kids. The Bible says if you don't whoop them, you don't love them. And that's true, because an out of control kid will be in the dead or in the hands of the people that's going to hurt them even more. You have to chastise your children. All right, here we go. It says, he who carries out an unaliving of a human soul causes the death of his own soul and murders his own body, and there is no healing for him in eternity. He who lies in wait for a person with any kind of trap, he himself will be entangled in it, and there is no healing for him in eternity. Now, you know what that makes me think of? People that are unalive people, and they go to jail. Sometimes when you talk to them, they say every time they go to sleep, they see that person's face. Remember on the movie Ghost? The dude? They be tormented. Haunted by their deeds. I don't think for self-defense. No, unjustly. It said when you lie in wait. If that's not self-defense, if you lying in wait, you plotted it. Right. When you unalive, when you plotted this murder, like, or a police officer to say they gonna kill them, a black person or whatever, that part, yeah, you plotted. You didn't know which one, but you knew it was gonna be somebody. So yeah, like that. Premeditated. Ooh, we gonna read that again. It says, he who carries out an unaliving of a human soul causes the death of his own soul and unalives his own body. And there is no healing for him in eternity. He who lies in wait for a person with any kind of trap, he himself will be entangled in it. And there is no healing for him in eternity. He who lies in wait for a person in judgment, his retribution will not be slackened in the great judgment for eternity. Dang. If you lie when somebody is in court on the stand, it says that your judgment in heaven is not, you're not getting no slack when you go to God's judgment day. Oh, oh, Jesus. A false testimony or a false witness, you get no slack in heaven on Judgment Day for your sins. I'll be right back. Y'all think about that when you want to lie for somebody, when somebody is asking you a question and you got the truth. Mm-mm-mm. Y'all, tell me that's not crazy. Y'all see that? How do that make y'all feel? I bet you ain't gonna snitch. Listen, but you said I bet you they start snitching now. You trying to get a criminal some leniency and lie for them and don't even realize you just took all the leniency away from yourself on Judgment Day. God says don't bear false witness, and that's what you did when you lie and say they didn't do it. That's spooky. You said Judgment Day gonna be crazy. People gonna be shocked. I'm trying to. That's why when people used to be like, "Oh, I know I'm going to heaven." Yeah, I just pray He let me in. I don't know. The stakes is high. But look how church has preached everybody into heaven, y'all. How many of y'all just knew you was going to heaven before you came over here? This information will change a lot of people and the things they do. You said it. A lot of people gonna be fighting, auntie. Yep, it's gonna be a lot of Adams and Eves on that day, ain't it? They painted him as a fluffy god. I be trying to tell y'all, what book do you be reading? I mean, I was hoping. I see now I was wrong. Yeah, well, we still hoping to make it. I'm still hoping. But I know it's a lot harder to get in than they've been selling. You said, I'm telling you, when I have kids, this will be bedtime stories. Come on, Shy. High five, Pumpkin. Titi, go. That's a kiss on your forehead. I'm trying to tell you. I'm trying to. Where is the restart button? That baby said, when I have my kids, these is about to be bedtime stories. That part. So it can be in their mind that you don't want to do this. It will change their decision make. Baby, that's you just gave TT chills all over her body. Good job, Pumpkin. Yes, that's wise. You said I'm definitely gonna be one of the fainters, auntie. No, we getting it done right now. We just asking God to forgive us. That's wild. They really preaching at every funeral. Everybody going to the upper room and do. You said I wish I'd known 30 years ago. We all. Okay. To Hosea 4 and 6, real quick. Hosea 4 and 6. Grab your handy dandy other device. Hosea 4 and 6. I'm about to show you. I mean, technically, we are all going to the upper room, but which one? That part. Which flow is you going to be on? Technically, right. We are all going up. But which floor are you going to be on is the scary part. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Mm-mm-mm. So let's go to Hosea 4 and 6. Y'all know this. Well, 4. Easy read version, because we don't read a version and we don't talk like that. So we're not doing it. You're welcome. I'll take the mansion for 200, Alex, that part. It says, people of Israel, church folks, listen to the Lord's message. The Lord has something to say against those who live in this land. The people in this land are not honest or loyal. They really don't know God. They are always cursing and lying and killing and stealing and committing adultery. That cursing is not foul language. That cursing is saying you're going to die and all that old weird stuff. Putting a curse on a person. They murder one person after another. So the country is like someone crying for the dead, and all of its people are weak. Even the animals of the field, the birds of the sky, and the fish of the sea are dying. No one should argue or blame another person. Pastors, my argument is with you. You pastors will fall in the daytime, and the night the prophet will also fall with you. I will also destroy your mother. Church folks are destroyed because they have no knowledge. Your pastors have refused to learn, so I will refuse to let you be pastors for me. You have forgotten the law of your God, so I'll forget your children. They became proud. They sinned more and more against me, so I will change their honor to shame. The pastors fed on the people's sins. They wanted more and more sin offerings. So the pastors are no different from the people. I will punish them for the things they did. I will pay them back for the wrong things they did. They will eat, but they will not be satisfied. They will commit sexual sins, but they will not have babies. This is because they left the Lord and became like hoes. That's Hosea 4. And we don't call them priest no more. We call them pastor, bishop. So I could have put bishop there. I could have put, this is Hosea 4. See, when you read it in the easy read version, it breaks it all the way down. You get the I only read the KJV, and that's why you don't know it's telling you your pastor ain't who he say he is. Because the pastors is the one telling y'all not to read the lost books. The pastors is the one that's telling y'all not to read the book of Jasher. The reason is because they won't learn. You said they ain't never gonna read this in church and won't. But here go to Hosea 4. And everywhere where it says pastor, And Israelites, or God says my people, because the church folks call themselves God's people. So then I just put church folks and pastor, because that's what we don't call them, Israelites and all of that. No, I mean, but yes, because a lot of these pastors are having boyfriends, and two men cannot reproduce. So then that scripture is right. And the men have become like prostitutes because the pastors pay them to be their boyfriends. Is this not happening right now? Are we not seeing all the scandals with the male pastors that have boyfriends and they're getting caught up sleeping with men and they got a wife and all of this, or we thought they was straight? So that's a sexual act. And if they're married, it's adultery. But them having sex with another man, they cannot reproduce. They will not have children from that sexual act. It's right here. TD Jason Diddy, or whoever. It's a whole bunch of them. He ain't the only one. That's just, Is that not what we're seeing right now? That's not the only pastor that come out and he got caught with a man. And he got a whole wife. So that's adultery, cheating on their wife, and the act of that they're doing will not produce a child. And they tell people not to read these books because it ain't in the 66, and so people are dying. God says, my church people, they dying for the lack of knowledge. Y'all don't think all the stuff that we read over here that people need in their life? This is why people be questioning if the Bible even real, because the information ain't there. And you know why it ain't? Because the pastors won't go find the rest of it. And then they come over here and get mad at me because I got a crop top on and I'm blessing people head with the word. And they reading and reading and they about books, and they stopping extramarital affairs, promiscuousness, drinking, smoking, whatever it is that God was bothering their spirit about. They done calmed it down if they haven't quit all the way. You was told by your pastor not to read the Old Testament. See? Mm-mm. And they the teachers. Right. How many teachers tell you don't read stuff? Don't expand your knowledge, but you a teacher. Ain't that what teachers is supposed to do? Help you go find the information, look for the information to help you understand the information. I be trying to tell y'all, I ain't against no pastors, but they don't be God's pastors always. Sometimes they be Satan's pastors. Because why would God tell you not to read his word and to find out more about him when he tells you this ain't it? There's mysteries in my word, and if you come seeking me, you'll find the rest of them. It even tells us that all the miracles that Jesus did were not able to be written down in one book. So why are you going to one book for everything? That doesn't make sense. Yeah. But if you always hollering and hooping, you don't know what the word is saying. Now, do I hoop and holler over here sometimes? But for the most part, we about to break these words down. Do you understand what that means? Do you know what that says? Do you know how it applies to your life? Because what good is me getting an ointment that's written in Mandarin and I don't speak Mandarin? I don't know what I'm supposed to do with it. Do you understand? If it's written in Russian, I don't read Russian. So then it don't matter if it's the medicine that I need. I can't understand how many times I'm supposed to take it in a day. Where did I find the lost book readings? Well, some of them is in here, in these two books that I have here. I got a lot of them, though. It's not just these, but this is some of them. So in this two book set here, you can find them online, too, if you want to go read right now on Sacred Text. Go for the Apocrypha. But these two books are $51 on Amazon. We will purchase them for you if you cannot afford them. Please don't lie, because God will let me know. You can go to CERCATROVABooks@gmail.com if you need help getting them. So, always important to know when each book was written. Who was back there with John? Who that was back there with John or Paul or Peter that could tell you the exact date? Somebody still alive that they can tell you, oh yeah, I was there. It happened on that day. Nobody. There's absolutely no way for us to know exactly when it was written because we wasn't there. They don't. It ain't no receipts like with text message because even those can be changed. But yeah, I feel what you're saying. Because the information that King James put into his Bible, the first one, and then changed it to 66, right? Some of them were written centuries after. Okay, so somebody want to argue. Okay, well, since you know so much, y'all loves good. How about you go teach your class? Because I don't even understand why we talking about it. The crazy thing is, God ain't never let no centuries pass without. He documents moment by moment. And just because men didn't get it till a certain time, it was already written. It ain't nothing for him to drop a scroll. So technically, it was written on the day that it was written. Whether God gave it the revelation to men or not at a certain time doesn't matter. Or whether God let an angel hand a scroll to a person and you think it was written on that day. Everything that I just said to you is already written down. As a matter of fact, it's been written down before now. So, it ain't nothing for God to drop a scroll. He had angels recording everything. The real truth, not parts of it. And he said, there's hidden mysteries in my word. Just like if you go and you go to the New Testament and you type in Onesiphorus and you go looking, you're going to find a book of Paul and Thecla. Now, 99.9% of the people on the planet probably don't even know that that's a thing. You hear me? Hold on. But you do now. The Bible talks about the small, y'all. Y'all gonna have to wait a minute. It's in the other classes if y'all been here. I done showed that paper 1,000 times. I got y'all. I done showed it. It's in probably a class 2 days ago. Just give me a minute. Y'all gotta be, y'all come on now. Yeah. Oh yeah, you can always go back to YouTube and look at it. Anyway, I love y'all. We're getting moving. As a former teacher, I am, and I'm gonna tell you to always read. Come on, Miss Moore. You gotta be ready for a screen. I'm gonna do it for y'all this time, but y'all gotta be ready for screenshots, okay? Because I'll be going back. People come in, and sometimes people be sitting right there, and they don't screenshot, and then they want me to get back up and do it, and that'll be all day, messing up my classes. But y'all know I don't like repeating behavior. So if you've been here, which I know you have, you need to pay attention. When I hold some up, you got to be ready to screenshot. Unless you're driving or something, you need to be ready. Because I would be picking up books and going back all day and would never get my class finished. Or rewatch on YouTube, right? Miss Sonia gave me your information. Well, hello. It's your first time being here. Welcome, Pumpkin. Sometimes I get a little crazy. Nice to meet you as well. This is not like church, I promise you. I don't know if she told you. Did she tell you about it? Did she give you the disclaimer? Because I'm about to bust your head today. Did she give you the disclaimer? That's all I want to know. I hope she did, because I don't like it when they just drop y'all in here, because then y'all don't be knowing what to think. Briefly, oh Jesus. So she act like Queen. Queen said, I don't tell them nothing. Auntie said, nope, I don't tell them. They gonna get the same surprise I got when I came over here. Y'all is petty. Quit like that. Y'all gotta give them a disclaimer or something like my kids do. Oh, Jesus. I'm sorry, Pumpkin. Your friend set you up, girl. She set you up. Listen, Queen be like, and Auntie said, what? No, they can get the same beat down I got when they came. I came over here. Mm-mm. Y'all ain't no good. Y'all better quit doing them people like that. Okay, so baby, let me tell you. To the newbies. Let me do this right. Hold on. Excuse me. Good morning. I am. Wait a minute. Is it in here? I think it is. Hold on. Give me a second. Let me do this right. You just give me one moment. I have to do this right. Hilarious. Hilarious. You just wait one moment. Oh, God. I love you, hot smiler. Mm-hmm. Let me do this right. Okay. Just need to make sure I do this right. Hello. So I am the dean of WOIU. We outside International University. Welcome. And this is quite big for me, but we're gonna work it out. Welcome. This is the University of Wisdom and Knowledge and Understanding, founded in 2022. You'll learn all you can about everything. We are outside of all the rules except for respect. Hot smart, I think this is for the man, but I'm gonna use it. So, welcome, Pumpkin. You can take off your shoes. We wear comfortable clothes, and we eat a lot. You'll probably get about 10 pounds over here. We read a lot. We laugh a lot. Your spleen will be clean. You gonna cry a lot of ugly tears. You gonna want to go get in the shower and lay down and slide down the wall like you in a Lifetime movie sometimes, and then sometimes you gonna think you riding around in the car with Tupac. It's gonna be all of that in between. But you love it here probably. Now it might be a little offensive to you at first because we take some getting used to. We a different taste. But I promise you, everybody that come over here and stay, they love it. Even the kids. Welcome. Just come on in and have a seat. Get you a little, scoot them over. And it's some crazy people in here. You just ignore them. Mm-hmm. You just ignore them. Just ignore them people. But I'm the dean, CERCA TROVA, which means seeking you shall find 22 in spiritual light. So hopefully when you come over here, you find some spiritual light you didn't find before going to church and stuff. There you go. This is a 44 hot smarter in men's. So Mr. CERCA gotta be coming because he's definitely gonna play the reverend. And I'm gonna play the floozy at church when he comes. We gonna have some role play with this. Don't worry about it. I get it. I'll be the lady sitting on the front row, act like she don't know she's sitting on the front row. That's it when Mr. CERCA comes. He go put that on, and then I'm gonna be the lady at the church, act like I ain't there to find me a husband. Thank you, Pastor. Can you pray for me, please? Oh. Don't even worry about it. We gonna have fun with all them costumes you see, girl. Don't even trip. I got you. Listen here. What you just said. Oh. Why not? The world's ending, damn it. Better have fun while you can. Better have fun while you can. Listen. You said a fake cry, girl. You didn't sing it at church, Vicky. Listen here. Hopefully I encourage the married people to have fun. Y'all see I encourage our married couples to have fun. Y'all know that, right? This ain't that kind of church stuff. No. God approves of marriage, honey. And we foster marriage over here. We do. So we do a lot of stuff for our couples. And folks be like, oh, I'm single. Well, get out the damn class then, because ain't nobody got to not hear about stuff because you single. If it's too much for your single ears, go away. But if you plan on being married, you might want to take some notes. Put some stuff in your repertoire for later. But again, people be too spiritual for their own good. So that's why your sanctified husband go get him an unsanctified hoe. Because you got to know how to be the lady in the room and the lady in the street. You know what I mean? The freak in the room and the lady. I mean, for real. Why do most... He do not want to listen to Kirk Franklin while he is beating your back out. He don't. It's a real thing. Make him want to go to church. No. Sorry, I'm going to quit playing because my niece is definitely sincere. You said, baby, come in 2025. Just FYI, if you come on Friday with the Jesus juice. I'm just saying. You said I had to pause what I was doing for that one. Listen here. I'm just trying to say, y'all. Listen. Well, thanks for the clarification. I'm going to be good when he comes. Listen. Okay, listen, y'all. Religion has put up a false narrative that you cannot live life. Okay? And this is why church people be so angry all the time, because they are living a lie. They are hypocrites because it's other stuff that be in their heart that they want to do, but because church says you can't do it. So then why are all of if that's the right way, why is there so much divorce in church? Why is there so much infidelity in the church if that's the way? Because pastors be trying to control people's marriages. You didn't put that marriage together. God did. And he knows what that marriage needs to be successful. Pastors need to stay out of people's business. The Bible says that a marriage bed is undefiled. So you ain't got no business trying to tell nobody if they are married what they can and can't do in their bedroom. It's none of your business. It's none of your business. If God said the marriage bed is undefiled, between two. Not two. It's undefiled. Now, when you start bringing extra people in your marriage bed, then it's defiled. It's defiled when it's not between the two. Because that other person did not make a vow with God with you. Do you understand? It's whoever stood in front of God and said, I do. Because you all made a vow to God. This person doesn't. And let me tell you something. Look here. I don't know if you know, but do you know you curse your body and your life when you messing with somebody's wife or husband? That's biblical. God will unalive you if he put that marriage. Now, not man putting the marriage together. The marriages that God put together. Baby. will be a living hell. If he put a relationship together and you try to mess it up or you get in between, I have seen it. I have seen people lose their lives. And I'm not just talking about their job, their money. That be the beginning of it. Man, be sick. Oh, you like, dang. And it didn't start happening until after they start messing with that married person. Prior to that, their life was cool. So I see it. I've seen it in all races and all ages and all colors, creeds. I done seen it. That's why I told my ex-husband, baby, I'm not about to cheat. It is not worth it. Because what you have to pay, life be cursed and do. You ain't about to have me curse. I want blessings when I leave. I already been sad and depressed in this situation. Why would I go and curse myself and have to be miserable longer? Hell no. You said a marriage bud sleeps too. God forgive me. Yeah, that's it. If they wasn't there to make the vow, they don't need to be in your bed. Because God said it's better not to vow than to make a vow and not to keep it. And marriage vows are what? A vow. You vowed to love nobody above this person, to this, to that, and blah, blah, blah. The way I'm in here explaining to my oldest son what type of school we have here. Listen. It's a real thing. And people can say, oh, it's fine. That's why I told you. Like when I started dating a person, one of the first things I asked them is, do you view marriage as a piece of paper? Because if you view marriage as a piece of paper, we don't even need a date, baby. If it's not anything more, you feel like the only thing keeping you here is a piece of paper. If you feel like marriage is something to do so people can get some money, nope. I ask all those questions. Because if you don't value relationship, it's pointless us being in one. Not like being in a relationship if you don't value relationship. A lot of people like being in relationships. That's why they be in relationships with 15 people at one time. But do you value relationship? Because when you value relationship, you don't let everybody have relationship with you. You hear me? Everybody can't be in your space. Everybody can't get your time. Everybody can't, you know what I'm saying? Like when you value relationship, you ain't just in everybody's face. Because you understand that your time is valuable and who you spend your time with is valuable. So if you running numbers games, I know you don't value relationship. I don't care what you say. And if the first thing that you do when we fall out, when we just dating, is you already talking to somebody else, I damn sure ain't going further. Nigga, if you don't go away, you can't even wait a week. Hell, an hour. You'll put my life in jeopardy every time you get mad. If the right chick is right there and she looking right, you'll put my life in jeopardy every time you feel like we done had some type of spat. Baby, no. You ain't even gave yourself time to go think about it and try to come up with a resolution to why we don't have to have this problem no more. Your first thing is to get in another chick's face. Baby, go on over there. Bye. And women, I'm talking to you too. Every time that nigga piss you off, you going back to your old boyfriend or going back to your baby daddy. You ain't shit either. Auntie gonna tell it like it is. You ain't. You not. You don't know relationship either. You said you just had this talk. It's a real thing. I'm trying to tell you, the people that I dated used to be mad because they would come by my house, but ain't no nigga over there. And then you come back a year later and it still ain't no nigga over there. But I still don't want you. I'm gonna heal from my situations. I'm not, like I said, Thrusting is something different. But as far as no. And even that, I don't be wanting that either. I'm just trying to tell you, it is what it is. If I don't have an emotional connection to you, I can't. I can't. It ain't enough just for the action for me. Like it needs to be something more than that. And if it ain't, then you could keep it. Some people just feel like because people are calling their phone or they showing them attention that this is what that is. No, baby, it's the numbers game. Who's the easiest? Not to mention the legions they gonna bring with them. Come on, Jesse, and that be the thing right there. Cause baby, they don't flip until they get. Now I thought you said you didn't stalk people and stuff. I thought you said once the chick done with you, you don't call her back. But why the hell is you still on my damn phone? What happened to that person? To not being jealous and crazy and wanting me to not dress up. Where did this come from? Now I'm putting on lashes. I'm doing too much. Really? Who am I trying to impress? Well, probably you, nigga. You're my man, ain't you? Oh, now you don't want me wearing lashes. Now you don't want me wearing my heels out. Now you don't want me put them jeans on. You said, why I gotta wear that? Because it looks flawless on me. That's why. I think I should. I think if it's just nice, don't you? I think if it's like it's painted on, I think I should wear this. I think I should. Moving on. Anyway, this what got you over here. Ain't that something? This what got you over here, and now it's not okay to have it. That don't make no sense. That makes absolutely no. Don't want other man looking at what they saw. Right. Right. And then when I stop looking like that, you're going to go find somebody that look just like I used to. Absolutely not. I'm stunting on you. I tried that. Well, you just going to be mad. Because when I got divorced, I did not look like myself at all. And that still didn't, whatever. So I'm going to keep looking like me. And if you mad about it, you probably want to go find somebody else. Because what I'm not about to do is, if you have a problem with it, you shouldn't have came over here. You shouldn't have came over here. Because what I'm not about to do is go back to that again. I say that all the time. Yeah. Yeah, I'm going to stun on him every time this time, husband. My husband looked at my hair the other day and said to me, make a damn hair appointment. Dang. Come on now. Come on, go get your... He wants you to look nice. Exactly. Like my shoe angel. He wanted me to step on these niggas' necks real good and sturdy. You hear me? My shoe angel kept me with a good set of pumps. You hear me? So I can step on these niggas' neck real good, you know? He wasn't worried about it. Yeah. See, this is the kind of man you need in your life. You hear me? I might just go on and... You know what? That man didn't love me for 20 years. And he want to give me everything I asked for. I think sometimes when you love a person in a way, you just got to love them in the way you love them. But I do love the way he loved me. I just sometimes wish things were... No. Because I can't marry you just because I know you can take care of me. I could take care of me. But he do take care... Like, when he did take care of me, he took care of me the way that I needed to... That I want to be taken care of by my husband. But I don't see him as my husband. I ain't been had no Mr. CERCA. No, this was my best friend. And I think if in another life, I probably would. But in all honesty, I can't. If I'm not madly in love with you, I can't marry you. I did that with my husband. I loved him, but I wasn't in love with him. I'm not marrying nobody that I'm not madly in love with. Mm-mm. Uh-uh. And some people just like to argue or say like they want to have a conversation with you, but it's only just to say the opposite of what you say. And to me, that's not conversation. If we just always like if I say the sky blue, you're gonna say, well, not really. It's like yellow. Some people have that. Some people have that about them, and they don't even know they like that, and that drives me crazy. You know what I'm saying? They always gonna say the opposite of what you say, no matter what it is. And sometimes he and I have that. Like I'll say it's yellow, he gonna say it's blue. And so then, even though we agree on a lot of stuff, but see, I don't like dating him. Is I mean, mm-mm. This is the thing. I want to be looking at you like Pepe Le Pew looked at old girl. Papa looked at old olive oil. That's how I want to look at you. And if I don't look at you like that, I don't want it. I don't care how nice you treat me or nothing or what you do. Because sometimes people want to give you stuff to control you. Was he born in April? You know what I'm saying? Sometimes people, and I'm not saying that he does, but some people, they want to give you stuff or they want nice eye candy. Niggas been buying for a long time. They still buying them. You know what I mean? So that ain't nothing. Chicks been buying dudes. Oh, okay. Yo, girl. Oh, hell yeah. You got a Virgo baby too? Oh, yeah. We're okay. Yep, you getting your life back. I see that now. Thank you, God. Nah, I'm just playing. I'm gonna quit messing with you. You said you are in a lot of our business today. Uh-oh. Brutus was always trying to get what Popeye had, wasn't he? Hater. The payback is real, ain't it? Mm-hmm. You said, ain't she? Uh-uh. I'm just God in y'all business. You know what y'all gonna quit doing is blaming me for the stuff my daddy had say to y'all. I didn't do it. I don't care what y'all do. I don't be having that. Then y'all be want to throw tomatoes at our dad. That's what you need to do. Didn't I tell y'all you used to have to fight my way out of places because God had me say something, but I gotta know where the door is just in case. Y'all thought I was playing. Y'all don't even see me face to face and be wanting to hit me with tomatoes and stuff. What y'all think people be doing with their fists? Trying to tell you. You said you have given me so much confirmation. These things I've been telling my daughter. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. This is the thing, y'all. When you really want to know, God will give you the information. When you really want to understand, God will give you everything that you need to know, I promise. But you have got to be open to hear. And I guarantee you a lot of this information came a long time ago. You just wasn't ready to receive it. Mm-hmm. Sorry y'all had to hear me cussing like that. And it's in there. I told y'all. I grew up in a house with all boys. This mouth can be lethal. And I really had to restrain myself. And I heard me, my shoes started hurting as soon as I started cussing that man out. I ain't had no toothache. See, y'all don't know. Y'all know y'all been seeing me on. Because right up here, I sure don't like cussing people out. About to start hurting immediately. You said you knew I was about to go off when I smiled, and now my mouth hurt. And that's why I keep doing like this. We want to leave me alone. You cannot be the mouthpiece of God and talk like that, like on the regular. I get in trouble. Trying to tell you. Whatever you use to offend God, that is the thing that He's going to punish. It might be instant. Hmm. Trying to tell you. That's why yours was hurt. Yeah. If you use your parts to sin against God, you did say that, Rika. Now my damn tooth hurting. Whatever parts you use. On cue. On cue. These niggas come in on cue. Ah, damn. You need to open your wallet first before I move my camera anywhere. My Cash App is Trova Circle 22. Open your wallet up before I move my camera since you want to talk crazy. I'm going to need to see a 5 with 2 zeros behind it. Then I might think about moving my camera down a little bit. Matter of fact, make it a 1 with 3. Because that's what it's going to cost you for me to move it down a half an inch. All you need to see is my face. That's all this talking, ain't it? I tell you, the weirdos is out today. Drop dead friends. It's the third. They out getting their stuff. It's the third. They out getting their stuff. They out getting their stuff. I'm trying to tell you. They got their check and they about to go and do what they need to do. So they out on their phones. They feeling kind of funky right now. You know what I'm saying? Listen here. Who raised them? I don't know. The garbage can. You said TikTok is for weirdos. They be over here too. Cause sometimes they'll leave from over here and come over here. They be weird. They be over here too. It's weirdos in the world. It's not the World Wide Web. It's the worldwide weirdos. It's not the World Wide Web. It's the worldwide weirdos. That's what we own. This is called the worldwide weirdos. You have access to weirdos worldwide on here. Listen. Can I be honest with you though? Y'all want to know what it really is? Michael. Do y'all want to know what it really is? And you stay. You funny. Do y'all want to know what it really is? You are funny. And you stayed. Well, fine. Okay. A lot of people are emotionally starved. They don't get physical touch a lot. And you can see that in their behavior online. because the things that they do for attention only bring negative attention. And that's the only way that they've been able to get people to pay attention to them, was by saying something. And so then they come to the internet, and as long as people are adding them, then they feel like they're relevant. And that's why I say, when people come out here and say weird stuff, don't add them. Because then they don't get the attention that they're looking for here, because some people only know negative. They're only going to be offensive and gross because that's the only attention they know how to get. Most people don't know how to get positive attention. If you start to pay attention, most people don't know how to get positive attention unless they're buying it. I don't give in to that. It's like kids screaming on the floor. I told y'all, if my kids fell out, either I'm going to fall out with you or I'm going to walk away from you. And over time, you going to see, you going to wake up and look around. I'm not nowhere around you. I don't give in to negative attention. If you rude and nasty, I just ignore you. And this is why people be trying to say, I'm right here! I'm right here! You don't see me? I'm right here! I'm right here! I'm right here! Do you see me? Do you see me? Do you see? No, I don't. Excuse me. No. Ignoring a person will drive them crazy. That's why people be stalking. I'm gonna act like you don't exist. Oh, you gonna acknowledge me. No, I'm not. You ain't even here. I'm talking to a ghost right now, nigga. You said what? You don't exist in my life. Oh, I'm right here. You mean to tell me I said you don't exist? Now you can, I mean, phantoms be doing knocking stuff over, but you don't see nobody. Ghosts knock on the door. That don't mean nobody gonna be there when I get there. You could be standing outside my door and it look like a ghost is outside the door. I don't see nobody. You hear me in here. I know you in there. I heard you come to the door. I said there's a ghost in my door, I think. I done went to the door. I still don't see nobody. You're not going to make me see you. You're not going to make me talk to you. When you are unalived in my life, you're unalived. When you are pushed out and you don't get to have eyes in my life, why would you want to watch somebody that don't want to talk to you or don't want you knowing nothing about them? That's creepy. Why vanish? Especially if you didn't treat them right. Friend or foe, it don't matter. Somebody you used to sleep under or sleep next to. Why you want to watch somebody that don't want you watching them is weird. You're a weirdo. When you had that person as a friend or whatever, you didn't treat them right, so you don't get to see what's going on in their life. Should have did better. Do better in your next situation. Your next friendship. Then you don't have to be lurking on nobody's page and going through other people's pages to see a person that you did wrong. They don't have to let you in. Go away. You should have did better. And you would be right there in the front with them knowing what was going on. That's why I'm going to give 100% in my situations, because I don't go back looking at what they be doing. Once I don't have to. I don't care, because I'm just worried about my life, like how I'm about to make this damn toilet seat. You heard me? I got better things to do with my time, like make a candy toilet seat than been dealing with a nigga that want to hurt my feelings, or a person, or that want to keep me irritated and mad. No. I could be doing something else, 1,000 things. You unfollowed a lot of people and family, yeah, because you will be irritated. Get on Facebook at 5 o'clock in the morning, or whatever social media where all your family is. Go through 10 minutes of that and see if your mood don't change. Oh, I don't know if I'm going to do candy or not. I saw that candy one, but I don't know. I haven't decided. I ain't decided yet. I got some time. I'm not going to rush it. I'm going to take my time. A real toilet seat. Got me excited too. I'm excited. Some of my other stuff just came right now too. Hold on. I reshare her stuff. She cold. I don't know. Okay, since you got. There you go. She probably didn't went viral now, I think.
All right, so I'm adding the hinges to the candy resin toilet seat, and we're going to see if this is even gonna work out. I've never done this before, and honestly, when I got the order, I was like, well, the inquiry. We got the candy resin toilet seat done. I never thought I'd be talking about a damn toilet seat so much in my life. Come join on the live, and we're gonna try to see if we can get this put together and see if it's gonna work. I have no. Welcome to part 3 of. All right, let's flood this shit with the kids. Don't even sound right, dude. All right, whatever. Candy resin toilet seat. This is it. This is the last thing that I gotta do before I put the hardware on. And look at this thing come to life. Yes, she's gorgeous, and
And that's real candy in there.
out here. Yeah, that was Monty that you just saw up there asking me, Mommy, what the heck are you doing? And KK even helped me pop some bubbles. So, and Ari, she drew a picture on the brand new easel, and there's KK helping Mommy pop bubbles. I really like the way this thing came out, and yeah, I'm selling it. Yeah, she got added.
Y'all can make them your own self. I don't even gotta make them. All you need is the what's the name, and your children would like that, right? Y'all can do it together. All you need is this. You need the stuff to make the silicone mold, and that's it. Of course, you're gonna need some resin and stuff, but you just need the silicone rubber kit. You get your toilet seat and put it in there and make the mold and whatever else. This is something y'all can do for the kids, with the kids. Yeah. This is something y'all can do too, though. Your dog would stay in the bed. Like, I mean, a glow in the dark toilet seat would be cool for the kids, especially if you got potty training babies. Because it don't have to be see-through. You can make it whatever color resin you want. You could put dolphins in there. You could put pictures of black women. You can, when you go and look at as many things, if you want to do rose petals, whatever you want to do on your toilet seat, you can do it. That's going to make your house individual for sure. You could do 2-tone, 3, put rainbows in it, sparkles, whatever you want. Glow in the dark, especially because they scared of the dark, right? So all you got to do is get your toilet seat and make a mold out of it and then pour your new one. I bought 2 toilet seats, though. I'm not using this one. I'm going to use a clean new one. But I did get 2 because I don't know if mine is round because I got 2 toilets, so I don't know if they're the same. So I got a round and I got the elongated one so I can know. I'll try the other stuff, but you can try that one, Queen. You and my brother could do it. And the boys. Come on now. That'll be you gotta think. If they learn how to do something like that, that's a whole business for them. Young, but it is. You hear what I'm saying? You never know. Y'all might be putting everybody on the throne here in a minute. On the throne. You know, you never know. Like, you never know. I'm just saying it's a project that y'all can do together because 2 of y'all or 3 of y'all can do the top. And, I mean, you know what I'm saying? That's a family thing because everybody use the toilet. Let everybody put something in on it. What you want on, I mean, I don't know if y'all got 2, but if y'all got 2 bathrooms, let the boys do their bathroom, they toilet seat, you know, whatever. I'm not saying I won't. I'm just saying, you know, these be projects that we could do, you know, and you never know what that will spark with their creativity. You know what I mean? On the throne. Yeah. No, she had already asked me when I get good, can I make her one? But you got that girl talented. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, not trying to take away from old girl, but I'm doing mine because I just want to learn. Like, I like learning how to do new stuff. I build, I paint, I know how to do a little bit of electricity. I don't too much deal with plumbing because slimy stuff coming out of pipes don't do well with me. But any kind. So with that, yeah, I don't fool with that. But the rest of it, yeah. Mm-mm. Nope, I don't want no parts of it. Nope. So with that, yeah, I can do anything I put my mind to, especially if my daddy gonna help me do it. And this will give me a project that I don't have to rush through. But I really, you can make you a glow in the dark one. Ah, what if it takes you a year to get it? Because I'm not rushed. This ain't a rush project. I gotta make the mold. I gotta go watch the videos. You know, y'all probably being put one together. By then, listen, I'm about to go. I'm about to go do something. She throwing a fit. She always throwing a damn fit. Y'all already know. Everybody already know who it be too. They said Queen is not being a team player. No, Queen do what she. Look at her. Roll her eyes. Yeah, everybody already knows you. Listen, and Isabel, we know the troublemakers. Tone ain't been here, but he had to get sent out of class the other day. Because we trying to have a serious conversation. You talking about, do anybody make teeth in here? Get out. Go sit down in the chair over there, Tone. I want some custom teeth. Get. Jesus. Oh, Jesus. Listen. We have to deal with the craziest of the craziest over here. We don't need nobody crazier than the WOIU members. The hell? God. We listen. He been in the corner for 2 years. We made the done tap for Tone. It was him and a couple other people used to always be in here cutting up. We had to set them to the side. Put them out in the hallway. Gonna clown every time. Jesus. Yes. And then he thought I was mad at him for like 3 months and he didn't come back. Told him I'm not mad at you, but you're gonna have to act right in class. No, there is no mold, Pumpkin. There is no mold. It just says silicone rubber for mold making. Silicone rubber for mold making. Because she be cutting up, getting you in trouble, don't she? Queen, people said you be getting them in trouble. That's why they ain't on YouTube no more, because you be getting them in trouble. You're the leader of the pack over there. Song is the most troublemaking Virgo, Lord Jesus. So this is what it is. It's come down to they are overtaking my class. Oh, I see what's going on here. I know which child sent y'all. You said, ma'am, what? The lies. She said, ma'am, what? Lies. Lies. No. Yeah, you the troublemaker, girl. Everybody already know you. Listen. Everybody know they role at this school. Everybody know they roles over here. Don't they, Kayla? Everybody know they roles. And then she'll jump over here and be like, who? Who? It was you. You and Rika be cutting up too. Y'all all had y'all days. Tammy. Listen, everybody already know. Listen, look, there she go. Look. Why y'all not gonna do this? I told y'all she was gonna jump. I'll be right back. I told y'all she was about to jump over there on TikTok. Y'all know she's not about to let y'all talk about her like that. That is hilarious. Oh, that's y'all, I gotta go find me something to eat. I just ate the tops off of them pizzas. I don't really like Papa John's pizza. I don't care for it. Mm-hmm. Don't come for me. Y'all are hilarious. So listen, if you're new to the family, stay around. We clown like this every day. If your feelings get hurt easily, you're gonna need thicker skin. You'll want to go back and buy some more. I say about 3 inches thick is good to start with. It might, depending on the depth of where we're going, you might have to go back to the skin store and get some skin that's about 10 inches thick, cause it get brutal around here. Okay, so you'll need to find your skin store. I'm trying to tell you, because if you got thin skin, baby, you're not gonna last long over here. You're gonna be all cut up. You hear me? Do you understand? You're going to need to go to the skin store and get some thicker skin. Now, I'm trying to tell you. Because if you offended by jokes and all kinds of stuff, you are not going to want to be over here. We do not live a fluffy Christian life over here. We're more like the Pauls and Peters of the and Davids of the bunch. So if you looking for fluffy word, you'll need to go back to church. Because I'm going to say what you don't want to hear. That's my job. That's what God commissioned me to do, to talk about the stuff that your pastor won't. And it's not going to feel good all the time. But it will feel better later. It's like surgery. You have to have it in order to feel better, or it's just going to keep getting worse. Like that. I'm your surgeon, CERCA TROVA, for heart, mind, body, and soul, your finances, and the like. So here we go. You said we in the 70s, 90s comedy over here, and it is. Yes, another one. I'm about to go play my video game. You said the look, the sigh. Y'all already know. Like, what in the world? What possesses people to just let random words roll off the. Are you even listening to the context of the conversation that's going on over here? I believe it's the red one of Drop Dead's friends in here. It's the red one. It's gotta be the red one. It's the red Drop Dead friend. Or the green. I don't know if it's blue or green. I don't know which one. Because that's some questions Drop Dead and his friends will be asking. I'm sure of it. Imaginary people ask imaginary questions that don't need real answers. I told y'all it'd be ghosts and stuff in here. Ooh. The hell? Oh, God, Jesus. Lord, please help them. Renew your mind daily, not on that kind of stuff. Listen here. Oh, God. Common sense don't be that common. The craziest is out today. I told you it's before the 5th. They come out before the 5th every time, and at night. At night, and from the 1st to the 5th, they be out. After that, they be chilling. But from the 1st, maybe to the 6th, the crazies be out, and then they go get back where they been. They get on out of here. I love y'all. I'm about to go play my game. Last night, my remote was not charged. My thing could be bobber. So I'm about to go do this right now. Listen here. I love y'all. I hope y'all had it. Did y'all learn anything today? Anybody learn anything today? Wait, tell me what you learned today. You said Twin not doing her job over there. Y'all are hilarious too. They will be at Starbucks. Listen here. Anybody learn something? What did you learn today before we leave this class? Not to play with the teacher. Good job, Shy. See, high five. You learned a lot already. See that? Animals gonna snitch on us and is. My dog is gonna tell on me. Y'all thought they was best friends. They the snitches. Everybody is messed up about these animals. Ooh-wee. And see, that's why I don't got no dog. Nope. Don't kill people's souls. Ooh, birds snitch too. What video game am I gonna be playing? I don't know. I was playing what's the name last night and getting my tail toe up. Mortal Kombat. It was probably one of y'all that was beating me up. No new animals. I just looking at them saying snitch. Don't start mistreating. Y'all better be good to them. Fluffy gonna have a new bed. That's why I don't have animals, because I have kids. They better know. Listen here, that part. Y'all, Fluffy about to have a new bed, a new bowl. Y'all gonna upgrade him from that kibbles and bits to something that's wet. He gonna have a bath every Tuesday. You ain't gonna be nudging him out your bed now, are you? Get out of my bed. I'm sorry. Come here. You know what? I'll carry you. Big old dog gonna be on your back. Trying to be nice to the animals. Look at you. New bone and everything. New play toy. Scruffy, we got you something. Look at you. You said looking on Walmart now. Hilarious. Fluffy about to start eating 7-star meal. Come on. It was 7 meals. Forget 5. I was tripping when I found out that you can only wash your dog once a month. Well, then that's probably why my dog's fur was real dry. Because she had to get a bath once or twice a week. If I smelled her, it was a wrap. Them girls better get her in that tub or she is getting evicted. You said I ain't gonna cuss him out no more. Ooh. 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 How many words is your dog gonna say that you said? How many conversations that you thought the dog didn't hear that they gonna be repeating? Ah! Ooh, I hope y'all ready, because y'all dogs don't never leave. I won't punch no more. Come on now. Get yourself out of here. You said Wiggles is telling and is. Wiggles about to tell a Scruffy, and Wiggles is about to tell on y'all. You said, no, my dog's is getting a new home. Yep, and you know what? It's normally your ex-best friends that tell everybody your business. It's normally your ex-best friend that tell everybody your business. You said your dog is man's best friend. That's what they said. Mom be stealing food. I don't leave it unattended. It's good. It's gone. I can't wait to hear what mine is going to say. Listen here. You said all that shut the heck up is going to stop. Uh-oh. Maybe that might be why they do follow you around all day. And they know you coming before you know. You about to get up. They know when you about to wake up. Because when you get the rest moving around, they'll be sitting right there like, yep, come on, get up. They know you going to wake up. They know you getting home. All of that. Oh, my goodness. It's the guinea pig for me. Ooh-wee. You said some of y'all going to be bribing them with treats. Come on. Do y'all I think they do have bug out bags for Wiggles. Listen, have a good day. That is funny. Look at everybody looking down at Scruffy. That's what y'all get. They gonna tell on y'all. And is. I just pulled that whole lash off. It'll be all right. I'm about to snatch them off anyway. They even know when you pregnant before you. Yes, they do. My dog side eye you for listen here. Yeah, I bet they did. They over because they understand what I'm saying. Just had an incident this morning. So this, I love y'all. And now you gonna go to sleep, mama? Are you home yet? My daughter had a bunny. I'm about to tell her that the secrets are not safe in that room. Ah, hilarious. Well, hello, mama. How are you? Why is you on your mama page? What is you banned on your page? You done got yourself banned over there? I can just imagine y'all dogs side eyeing y'all the giggle I'm having. I'm trying to tell you, listen. They like, she done went to class and now she wanna be nice. No. No. I wouldn't be surprised if y'all be trying to give them love and they turn their little noses away from y'all. Don't try to be nice to me now. No. You've been cussing me out and giving me these nasty foods, making me eat them, and now you done went to class and now you gotta change your heart. You are late because I'm about to go, mama. I'm sorry. I love you. We was just talking about these dogs, how they about to tell on people. You said I apologized to Aiden this morning. Dang. Oh, shoot. Look at y'all. Yeah, they about to give y'all the business. Don't even worry about it. Oh, okay. Hey. Oh, that is too yeah, pets do be hearing all the gossip. And they can hear outside. They might be able to wear when you walk 4 houses down to talk to your boo. They might even be able to hear all the way down there. And normally, when you want to talk to your side piece, you try to take the animal and use them as a reason to go walk the dog and talk to your side piece. And didn't even know the dog gonna tell on you. It might be the dog that be whispering in your spouse's ear, telling them what you be on. Something just came to me. Nah, while you was asleep, the dog was whispering in your ear. They said they're able to telepathically communicate with some people. I told y'all my friend, his son is autistic. But I promise you, that dog used to be messing with me. And he would say exactly what the dog, like, face would look like. And the dog would look at me and go, breathe and turn his head. Smile. He said he's laughing. This little boy is a dog. No, for real, in real life. Because the dog will just be laying there and he'll say his name and say, don't you think that? Don't you say that? And then the dog will get up and do, and I'm like, what the heck? I lived with this man for 3 years. I mean, three months. And every day his baby talked to this dog, and the dog, him and the dog, like, and he's autistic, but he's very high functioning. And I'm trying to tell you right now, listen, I believe in my heart that that baby has the ability to speak to animals, because he would put his head on the dog's head. And I say, what you saying? I'm telling him not to be mean and blah, 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 blah. And the dog would just lay down and wouldn't mess with me for the rest of the day. I said, can you please tell him you're an animal empath? Crazy. But who else was able to talk to animals? Who do we know for a fact was able to talk to animals? Adam for sure, but after Adam. After Adam, after Adam, after Adam. No, 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 no. In real life. We read it. Solomon. Thank you, Naisha. Solomon. Solomon had the ability to speak to animals. It's in our book. That was one of the all wisdom. Solomon, remember, he had the ability to speak to animals. He had the ability to understand them as well. That was part of the wisdom that God gave him. Solomon. He had the ability to speak to animals and to understand them. No, not in his thoughts. He could actually understand their language. Birds, dogs, everything. Did God talk to Noah for the animals to go to the ark and tell them? Yeah. Yep. He called them there. Just like what we was just reading now, that God summoned all the animals to Adam, he summoned all the animals to Noah too, when the world was about to be started over. Listen here. Yeah. Yep. So I'm about to go, y'all. I'm about to go find me some food and play my game or turn my music on. I don't know. I'm going to do something. We done been on here a whole bunch of hours because it's 12 o'clock. I love y'all. Sorry y'all had to hear me cussing people out today. Y'all know I don't like doing that. I really don't. And I'm sorry that y'all had to hear me get out of character. But some people so rude and nasty and just gross. And sometimes you got to chop them in their throat so they know not to be that way with you. I love y'all.